It's a good idea. Hi there, everyone. I'm a little bit late. I apologize. So I'm going to wait till I get some women in, and we're going to get started today. I am actually just going to be here for you girls, answering questions, and we can have a fun time together like that. So I'm also going to be answering some questions that I had gotten on Instagram. So hi you guys, make sure you say hi when you get in. Sorry I'm late. Hi Amy. Okay, I'm gonna log into my IG here. Hi Tashana. I'm here to answer your questions today. I really want to have it be where I can to help you in any way with the scripting method. The scripting method, if the challenge is still on. I will never make it go that long again. I think it's too long. 1 week is good to like, you know, get some really good momentum. I don't think we needed to go that long. But I really wanted everyone, thank you. Yeah, I did a tutorial for you guys. That will be posted up next week. Good. I know everyone is still with it. I mean, it's, and I'm glad, Tashana. It's like, and so I think that just in terms of, you know, winning and, you know, getting a box. Hey there. So yeah. Anyway, we'll definitely be doing more of those where we'll do some giveaways. Oh, great. I'm on the wrong account. Okay, so hold on. I don't know. This may be a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm going to be baking today and filming videos. What are you guys going to be up to today? Hi, Chris. I thought logging into a different account was going to be a lot easier. Hold on. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to mess with this. It's going to take too long. But I think I even remember, and if I get some of the girls on here before that had asked me questions, then I will try to, I think I can remember them. So anyway, girls, ask me your questions about living your best life. Here's one. Oh, spring cleaning. I've already kind of begun. My pantry was 1. My oven is number 2, and I'm doing it this weekend. My oven, I know you girls have seen it and judged, and I don't blame you because it is filthy. But, you know, I bake a lot. It's my other oven is more spotless, the other one on the wall, because I don't use it as much. But man, that KitchenAid one just gets, it's like, it's on fire every day, like all day. So it's pretty funny. So, yeah, spring cleaning is just, that's very, very fun. And I love to, I'm slowly even starting to get out like my Easter stuff just because I want that stuff getting some ample time. So not like Easter, but little butterflies and, oh, thank you. It was one of those, I'm telling you, it was a selling point for me when we went to build this house. That's for sure. Thank you. And it was filthy. Okay. It was filthy. And it just gets that way. And you know, it gets organized and then you slowly just start, you know, kitchen. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Wait, I'll get it. What are you getting?
It's fire.
No, okay. You're going to burn me up.
I'm not.
Okay, there you go. You can go ahead and do it. So, anyway, yeah, so when I went to, you know, pretty soon, you know, you're getting groceries and you're shoving things in your pantry, and it gets really messy and gross. You know, the plan was, there was different plans to choose from, and then we designed certain elements. So we made a lot of changes, like we broadened our space in our dining area where we eat. We made it longer and wider because our family's so huge when it's all together. And so we broadened it so that we could fit a huge farm table. And then we also added another car garage. We made changes to my laundry room. We made changes to a lot of things. So our driveway's wide and huge because we have a bunch of stuff. Where do you keep track of of what's going on with the virus and stuff? Honestly, I don't hold much attention to it. It's easy to get swept up in it, but I don't put much stock into it. I just don't. And I know you guys are not hearing me talk about it at all, and that's just because I don't focus on it, because I'm not going to focus on, number one, I don't want to focus on the things that are unwanted. So even your journaling, you should be cautious. Oh, yay, Marcel. Oh, you're on a roll. So when I go to journal, it's definitely going to be, it's like we're doing well. We have all of our suppliers and things like that are still rolling for us. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing too. I hear you on that, Michelle. It's like, it's everywhere. And I mean, I get an earful just from my own husband. So let me tell you something. And so I just kind of nod and let him talk. But honestly, I don't focus on things I don't want, for me and my household. So, I just recommend you focus on the things that are lovely and of good report, not of things that are of bad report. And so, yeah, schools are, moms are like, now what? But, that's kind of what I've been doing. And so they're all here and nothing's really changed. And, it's a time for reflection at this point, right? I mean, oh, Amy, thank you. Actually, I was planning on doing some YouTube videos on organizing. So, just of what I do. Oh, then it's yours. I mean, those desires are yours to be had. I would be journaling exactly what you are dreaming of that house to be, and get it in your planner. I am already in my April. Look at how cute the bunny's butt is. That's how much I write in it. And I write in it all the time, and it's always positive. It's always like, this is going on. I get nudges. I get God downloads, things like that. And I'm trying to remember it all, but there was a neighbor problem, and he was just bugging them. The bunny, that's the cutest thing I've ever heard, Michelle. Thank you. That's so cute. But she had a problem with the neighbor, and she didn't know really how to script that out. And I think it was disturbing the peace, or it was just a lot of problems. And I think number one, anything that you put, really what we should be in a quest to do is to not put a bunch of importance on something, okay? You want to really remain at a good 0. You don't want to be like, this is of extreme importance, and you're putting so much force onto one element. And when you do that, all it does is bring you more of that, because it's just you're putting all of that focus on there. And when you put such importance on a certain one thing, it's just going to really backfire for you at rapid speed. You'll notice that I actually had it the other day where something had gotten me riled up, and I knew it. I knew it in my, I'll share that in just a second about what the planner I take with me. Actually, the only planner I take with me is my wallet. That's it. I don't take my planner. If I were to take this with me, it'd be only because I'm going to go sit and plan somewhere, and I would just take my everyday carry, which is my everyday organized. And I would take that with me wherever I go. So I put some importance on an argument with one of my children. I let them get to me and I got riled up. And it just snowballed from there. I mean, does that rub a deal? I mean, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like all of a sudden, like just rapid succession, it spirals down to like literal hell. I mean, it's like, what just happened? And until you stop and refocus, which is what I did, things went right back up. So quit putting so much importance. That's the first thing you want to make sure that you're doing. Don't put so much importance on something. So like, this isn't a big deal. This will pass. Don't let it get you in a fight or flight mode. Relax and breathe. Maybe you need to go into another room and actually breathe it out, because you want to stay unmoved. And that is basically what that is. And even for the things strongly desired, you also want to surrender those as well. Because when you're putting a strong need of desire and importance on something, in terms of like, I must have this, then you are basically acting as though and feeling and vibrating at a level that you don't have it, and that you have a need for it. But God tells us that we have everything that we need, and that he will give us everything that we need, and that he is everything that we need. So if we are acting as though and needing something so strong, then that again is a strong importance. And so, oh, you have a grandbaby coming, about ready to be born? Is that what you were saying? That's freaking exciting, Michelle, if I heard that right. I have a grandbaby anytime coming, another say, oh my gosh, Michelle, congratulations. Yay, mine's coming in May. But you're going to want to you're not going to want to put, you're not going to put importance on that either. You're going to want to surrender that. And you're going to want to give that to God you're going to want to give that to God, all of your desires, and you're just going to be grateful because it is coming your way. You'll be surprised of all the work that you have to do on the inside you won't be surprised, it'll be obvious of the things that you're wanting. That's why this is so good. I know, I bet you do want to be there, Michelle. I bet you do. Could you? I mean, write it in your planner now, in your journal. Just leave the video. Go journal it out. You know, that you're there. Hi, Lori. Maybe you could be up there already a week in advance. I don't know. If it's too far away, you probably can't. Maybe you could drive there. I don't know. If her parents... Oh, okay, so this is your son. That's always a different ball game, isn't it? And if there's ever a reason for me to be like, aw, I have 5 sons, so there's going to be a lot of daughter-in-laws. What? Hold on one second, you guys. I got an emergency with the kid. Hold on. Where are you? I'll hang it over my chair, okay? Okay, you guys, sorry. I don't know. I might have to, he might be too upset for me to continue here, but everything will be fine. So anyway, I kind of forget what we were kind of chatting, what we were talking about, but you don't want to put too much importance on things. You're going to want to surrender those things. That's what we have to learn. We have so much to learn while we're here, and the different things that we're putting so much importance on. And you're going to want to journal. Now, when I journal, it's not even so much that you've got your desires listed, and then of course you're scripting out what that looks like if you already have it. So in the case of the girl who, a friend of mine who on IG was asking, you know, if I have this neighbor kind of driving me up a wall, that kind of a thing. So it's like, you know, you're just praying for peace. What would it look like in the end? What would it look like if you had what you were desiring, if it was peace or whatever? And so it would be that it would be peaceful and everything is good and well and fine. So that's the kind of thing that you're going to want to be journaling in your journal, is what would it look like from the end as the end. So let's see, I also had someone had asked me about children, but now I forget. Do we have any other questions at all? I'm always journaling. Again, I'll go in there on a day-to-day basis throughout the whole day, and I'll be scripting out exactly, you know, and this is what I've learned, this is what I've read, this is what God said, this is his scripture, this is what this means, I need to release this. And that's the kind of things that I'm also journaling on a day-to-day and all-day business. I mean, I'll be doing dishes and I'll get like an idea, or God will say, you know, this is what's going on and this is what needs to be done. Just in working on myself. And so, you know, we can also put, you know, different tips and things like that, is putting a demand on your desire to, like, you know, of that you want to lead, or you would like this. Also using, you know, and just in using Jesus' name, it's very, very powerful. I've seen some instant manifestations even by just in Jesus' name, just the power of his name. Figure out what meals for your family. I don't. It's one of my favorite things to do, Jennifer, figuring out meals. It's one of my favorite things to do. I have a video that's actually coming out about meal planning, and it should be out next week. I don't have my Easter figured out yet. That's coming up, and I look forward to that like crazy. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun for sure. I'd have to say, meal planning is one of my favorites. What? You know what, guys? I think I'm having problems with Blaine, and I'm gonna have to let you go, and I'm gonna have to come back. So, guys, just hang tight, and I will be back within the half hour. Okay? I love you. Mwah. I'll be back.